So if I use the long position, short position, I use a rectangle because I like to box price in sometimes. I like to see what's going on. I just use a box. You could use this box also because whenever I try teaching people, I like to go and use this box as a form of resistance. That's your resistance, you know?
Yeah.
Like another example, okay, you got resistance right here. You got resistance right here. You got your resistance, or yeah, this is resistance, your roof. This is resistance, but anything over here is now your support, your support, you know?
Yeah.
And then I use the horizontal ray. Horizontal rays because let's say we're over here in the market and I'm looking for my floor. No, I want it from to be here from here because I don't like using the horizontal line because then they'll come and create a whole line going all through the market through my screen, which is not bad. I mean, you can still see how olive over here price still reacts to these numbers, you know? How price like plays around right here, price touches right here, price keeps playing around these numbers, price plays around here. This is your support, your roof, your floor, your floor, your floor, your floor, your roof, your floor. Boom, it came retested.
Bam.
You see how like from far, far in the past.
Yeah, it has like the same price relationship
Yeah,
or similar at least around that area.
yeah. So that's the only reason why I don't like using that line because I'm not focused on what's going on all the way over there. I'm only focused on what's going on right now in the market. Let's trade what's going on in the market right now, you know?
Yeah.
And also I don't know if you ever heard about the news.
Oh, what happened?
So like a lot of people talk about news, right? Like, oh, you gotta watch the news.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you one thing. Once you master trading, do you want to be the person that, oh, let me turn on the TV and watch the news so I can figure out a trade?
No.
No, bro, you don't. You want to be able to just open your laptop, analyze the market, and trade, right? Make money.
Exactly. Yep.
Exactly, bro. That's the goal. So in news, you don't need news with this system because these are where the banks are taking their trades at. The banks are just leaving a trace in the market because they can't delete any of this, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, so this is this is another trade right here. So you see you got prices shooting down right here. See how price came? I entered here, price came down here, instantly came retest and shot back down. It came,
Yeah.
created lower low, a lower high, which you got rejection candles right here. So let's put a line right there at 900. This is where took his trade at, right there. He was up in profit. Price came back up here. Try to hunt his stop loss, but it instantly came back down because you see how price could manipulate right here and do all this where price goes in and breaks structure, breaks this structure and makes it look like it's going into buys. So This is why you don't look at 5 minute chart because it will mess with your mind. You'll be like, oh, well, price is coming back down here, and it came right here, and it broke structure right here. I think we're gonna start buying. Let me get out the trade. Just hop on your 15 minute chart. It never broke structure.
Damn, that's clean. Damn.
It was still always in sales. It just came and retest. Just retested. Boom, this one retested. Put it at, we put it at 850. Price came, 850. Those would have been your entries again if you're trying to enter, hop on this trade, you know? Or you could enter it up here again. Just re-enter. Wait for price to come to you. Keep it at 10 pips. Could have entered right there too. Wrote it to your floor. Or wrote it down here. To this floor down here. Where you got your resistance.
Clean trade.
Clean trade. Clean and simple. You got your entry and your exit. Your exits are always going to be at a whole number.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that I learned from this Zoom is to not be manipulated by the market, stick to the charts, be patient. If you don't see a trade, don't force a trade, and just set up my structure, make sure I get the checklist. That's what it was. Get my checklist before I even think about putting in a trade.
Yep, I always do checklist. So I also use a trend line, but trend lines could be broken, you know. So there's no price on the trend line, you know?
Yeah.
So like you just use it to help you see the market a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. Like right here, in times like this, you don't want to be trading. Why? There's no money to make, you know?
Yeah, just going sideways.
Yeah, it's going sideways. Up here, you don't want to trade this either. It's just going sideways. Let me show you an example right here also. So what my eyes are looking at is I'm looking at all these candle wicks where price is touching the most. So I see price is touching the most right there. So let me put a line right there, and all I'm gonna do is just double click, round up to my nearest whole number, which is right there. So when price drops all the way down here, it makes everybody in the world think, oh, well, we're gonna start buying, shooting off for buys and come all the way up here, you know? But nope. Price came back up, everybody put in a buy order, but all it's doing is it had a breakout, especially that it broke these structures over here. Price broke this structure, and price came, tapped, came up, and instantly broke these structures. Boom. So what you could have done, real simple and easy. Just, you got your resistance right here. Wait for price to touch.
And rode it all the way down.
No risk, no reward.
Let's go.
That's money right there. That's 84 pips. I don't know if you seen I made like 8,500 right there.
Uh,
Yeah.
Damn. And I could start with any amount of money to trade. I'd probably start with like 500. Well, after I
Yeah.
do my demo, I'm gonna start with the demo first.
Yeah. I say start off 500 is a good number to start off with because you don't want to put 2,000 in there and you still have some things you need to iron off and fix, like revenge trading, or like, oh, you're being impatient, little things that you fix over time.
Right.
So yeah, you had to take profit right here because you can see that you got a support. Double click, and there's whole number. That would have been your exit. Or you could have just continued to held. You could have hit for like 15,000 or more, you know?
This was he did this like what, not yesterday, the day before, or a couple days ago.
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, let me see.
I think he was doing dishes or something.
Yeah, where is it over here? Oh yeah, right here. All of us, brother. All of us, man. We all started off somewhere. So right here, you could have seen price came back up, came back down. This could have been your entry right there, because you know you got your support, and it's at your whole number. All this is liquidity and the market trying to manipulate you into thinking that we're gonna transfer back into buys, everything. But reality on a 15-minute chart, nothing happened. It's just retesting these zones. These are your entries right here.
Let's go.
You can see what's going on, right? Like
Yeah.
these trades aren't just guessing, they're not everything's calculated. It's a system. Like there's strategies, but strategies always change. But this system, it's been proven that this system's been working for like the last 50 years, you know?
That's what I needed because you like all you see on Instagram and YouTube is all these different strategies, charts, and patterns, and it's like, damn, like it's too much to like lock in on one. You hear so many different things.
Yeah, and you get lost like that, man. But let me make sure I'm recording. Was I recording? Did you hear me do the recording?
Damn, I forgot. I don't think this last one. Oh yeah, it says right here on my screen, this meeting is being recorded.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I think I did it too.
But yeah, like I'll like it'll just be tough because I'll be doing one strategy that's for another strategy, and it's like I'm not even doing it right.
Yeah, because this is what happens. You get one strategy and then you learn all these different things from YouTube, but you don't know how to implement it. Because now you're using
Yeah.
all these different things and you're getting lost in the sauce. You want to keep it simple. You want to know what you're doing. What am I using? All I'm using is lines, right?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
haven't seen me do nothing else. I'm not worried about in fair value gaps. I'm not worried about fair value gaps, all that stuff.
Simplified.
Simplify it, make day trading easy.
Once I learned this, start showing all the homies.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, definitely. Look, I took this trade over here too. Let me box this in for you so we can focus on that right there. It drops to the 5 minutes only just to get more detail so you can see what's really going on. So this is what my eyes are looking at. I see right here we got resistance, right? A lot of resistance, price is just sitting right there. So I put a line right here where price is touching the most. And I double click, round up to my nearest whole number. And I also saw that right here, price is touching a lot right here. Um, this is where I have put it. Because I also seen you have a support right here, price touched, bounced, and it's at right here. So I went, rounded up to the nearest whole number. So all I need to figure out what price is doing, and I'm reading price. So I know I got a support right here. This is my support. I also got support and resistance, you know. You got resistance right here also. So all I did was just I waited for price to come down right here. I could have entered right here at this whole number, and that would have probably been smarter and like a sniper entry, you know.
yeah.
Could have entered right there, been immediately taken into profit. This is where I entered because I seen we have another support right here. So all I did was wait for price to come back up because this right here, this is just this the banks control the market, right? So they're trying to make everybody in the world think that we're gonna transition into sales because we have a support right here, support, support. So when it breaks underneath like this and it's coming to retest, oh, it's coming to retest. Everybody thinks it's just coming to retest to continue down to the downside. But your daily 4 hour, 30 minutes was buy, you know? So you're only gonna be looking for buys. So I seen price came, broke back above this line. This is why I look at I just want to see what price is doing. I see price broke back above this line and shot out for the buys. And it came and I took my entry right here.
Who wrote it?
And I wrote it because we have a structure right here. Price never broke this structure. So we never transitioned back into sales. I had my stop loss, I believe. If it came right there, I was gonna get out my trade. And my take profit was right here because I don't like to be greedy because sometimes the market will like boom, touch your thing and just do a full on reversal, you know? But I could clearly see that we have a resistance, you know?
Yeah.
You see, this is how you read price. If you could like read what's going on right here, read right here, you know that you got a roof. Everything above it is now the floor. So I seen this and all I did was write it. This is what I did. I looked on the 15 minute and price is clearly shooting straight up, right? Price clearly shooting straight down, straight down. But right here at this point, for some reason, these candlesticks stop right here, and then shoot up. So this is what goes to my head. Like price could easily shoot straight up through here, but it's gonna have some kind of reaction right here. So I just put a line right there, round it up, and I use the quarter theory. It's whenever I don't use these at all. I don't trade using these, but this is what's considered a quarter theory. It's 214.25 instead of going by 50s, 50 and
Right.
50. But I think it's something good for you that you should know. Just have the knowledge, extra knowledge. So this is what my take profit. Price touched here to the T, you see?
And
It had a small little reaction, but then it shot up. I could have waited, took my take profit up here if I wanted to. But I don't want to be greedy. I, it's a big ocean. I just want a small little part. Mm?
yeah, just a little sandy beach.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Just take a
Post
little
up.
bit from the market and go on about your day. If you
Sound
could
is
hit,
dope, bro.
yeah. So you got to learn how to read price action. Like you could go on your chart and everything, and you could go and look at all this stuff. Like let's hit on a 30 minutes. So this is how you can easily find support resistance. So you see how the system works, right?
Yeah.
Like where the trades are taking and everything. This one you could easily wrote it down to down here also. But there's one thing, you never know what the market's gonna do. The only thing you could do is you could react to what the market's gonna do. None of
Yeah.
us know what the market's gonna do. We don't know if what the market's gonna do, but we could do is we have these candlesticks. We must have a roof right here. Okay, round it up to the nearest whole number. So what we're thinking is probably gonna happen if sales is most likely the strongest thing, maybe it's just gonna come retest right here and continue to the downside. That price is just gonna from here, here, here. Come retest and probably continue to the downside.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
But okay. Yeah, that's most likely what price is gonna do, you know? And if it breaks up here, we're on a 15-minute chart. So if it breaks up here, then we're gonna probably transition and do small little buys. We'll probably come retest right here or come retest all the way back up here, you know? But these are the trades. All you do if price is coming back up here, and wait till either comes back up here. Enter your trade if sales are the main thing and there's, you know?
Yeah. I really needed this, bro. It's like that light bulb in my head is like it was flickering, but now
Yeah.
it's on, bro. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I want you to be able to, like, at the end of this, to be able to go look at the market, like, yourself and know what you're looking at and not be lost or confused, you know? Like, if I'm looking at this on a 30-minute chart, it's everywhere. You have you have a roof right here. All you do is double click, round up to the nearest whole number, price touched to the T. So all you do is wait for price to touch again, you know?
yeah. History repeats itself.
Exactly. History repeats itself.
Good show, boy.
Yep. That's it. That's money right there. And
Man.
as you get more advanced, you learn to hold trades because you got a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And like right here, you'll think that it's like breaking structure. So most people usually get out like the trade right there once it breaks this structure. I mean, it really didn't break structure. You look on the 30-minute chart, never broke structure. That's why the higher time frames, you get less manipulated. That's why it's good to sit on a 30-minute chart and just be more patient. Just wait.
Be
Mhm.
patient. That's the name of the game right there.
Yeah, because now you get manipulated. Like right here, you saw on the 15-minute chart, it broke structure right here. You're like, oh, prices
Yeah.
like it's going back in the buys. Most likely all it did was come and retest right here.
Yeah.
That's all price did. It just came, retest up here. But on the 30-minute chart, this is how it looked like. You got your lower low, lower high, lower low. Your lower high, it never came above this one. So continue for the downside. Lower low, lower high. This failed to make a lower low. So um but it never broke structure. So it never closed back above here, showing that it's transitioning back into bias.
Right.
So boom, price came right here, never failed to go above this one, and it closed back down here. This one came all the way back up, but it never broke this structure right here. So indicating we're still in sales. Then boom, price came back down, down. That's how you know how to hold a trade, you know? Like when people hold their trades for like a day, 2 days, they're looking at that. That's what they're looking at. But let me give you an example. We've been having a lot of sell pressure for GJ. Mm, I remember over here we're doing nothing but buys. Mm, Okay. I think this is an example right here. So you got your lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. All price did was come retest right here. Then so you got your lower low, lower high. I mean, you got your higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then this failed to create a higher high. So now we can start looking like, oh, okay, now the market's probably gonna do a reversal. So boom, price came, went down here, and this next one closed down here. So it broke these structures right here. So now it's clear indicated that we're probably gonna like we're transitioning the sales. What did it do? Created a lower low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It transitioned back into sales when it broke this structure. So markets can break structure, and that's like a sign that it's going to transition back into sales. Look right here. Also, this is another great example. You got your support right here. You see price coming and playing all right here, right? And it shoots off for the buyers. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, like that's there must be something important with price right here that made it shoot all the way back up. So you just get this. You can round it to your nearest whole number right here. All you do is wait for price to touch.
And then bam, take off.
And it takes off. Where do you collect your money at? Right there. Round it up to near the whole number. Your roof.
Clean.
Clean. You entered, you were put automatically into profit. But you know how to get out your trade because if the trade's going anywhere in the opposite direction. So don't hold a losing trade. Only hold your winning trades. Okay, so you know how to use TradingView, right? You already have it set up
Yeah.
and everything. And you know what pips are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have a broker, you're about to set up a broker.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it up with Hanko Trade. I'm gonna get that free account demo.
Yeah, open up a free account demo. Okay, awesome.
All right, my boy.
Yeah, that's it.
Drop
I
those.
have stuff to go do right now, but if you want, we can hop on a Zoom call on Monday.
Yeah, can we lock it in for the same time?
Yeah, I got you. So we'll do 11 a.m. Monday.
Let's do it.
That's it.
And then if I have any questions, I'll just text you, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make the account myself.
Yeah, if you have any questions, just text me and what do you call it? Just write down all your questions and everything. So when we get back on the Zoom call, I can answer all your questions for you. I'm sure you'll have more questions by the next time we get on a Zoom call, or maybe after our next Zoom call once the market is actually open.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
that's it. I just wanted you to understand basic market structure. I don't know if you're gonna be looking for buys and sells, and the goal for this Zoom call is I want you to go look at the market and be able to know what you're looking at. And you might not get it on the first time, but just you'll eventually get it.
yeah, it's a process.
It's a process. But you got
And
this, man.
oh yeah, my boy. I appreciate your time, brother.
Yep.
All right then, big dog.
All right, man. See you.
All right, I'll see you. I'll stay tapped in with you, bro.
All right, bro. Bet.
All right, bye.